Hey y'all, just kidding. So,
Scratch Girl Passion here, guys. Hello.
Mother Scratch here, guys. How's it going? You guys know that we're, full of antics. We're full of peace, love, and light. So, life is too short to be so serious. So yeah, guys, we try to be all of that. But anyways, we wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit. Because I know that, a lot of things that we want to say to you guys, we say it through texting or, through words that's written. But we want to come to you guys live and, and make it a little more personable and make you feel us and our energy.
Yeah, really talk to you guys to really understand, our point of view and, where we're going with these tours and, just kind of where we stand with it,
So I hope that it doesn't come off as us babbling, but oh my gosh, you guys come at us with so many requests, so many suggestions, and it's just, it's really overwhelming. It's definitely welcomed, but it's overwhelming. So we just kind of want to address, we want to start addressing some things.
First off, we want to let you guys know that we love what we do, okay?
And we love you guys.
And we love
most
you guys.
importantly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we love you guys.
We love what we do, and we definitely are all in. We wear all the hats. We don't have anybody backing us. It's three of us: myself, Passion, Mom, Mother Scratch, and then also Kyoko, who's not here with us today.
She's behind the scenes most times. And anyway, so you guys more than likely won't see her so much, but she is behind the scenes. So, so yeah, that's it. It's just us, our lineage, which would be my grandchildren learning the business. And of course, our fur babies. It's just us. It's a small family-owned business. We pack a punch, but yet and still, we're a small family-owned business. So with that being said, we want to first talk about the tours. We've decided to start somewhere with the tours. Right. We happenstancely started in LA while we were there filming for AGT. And we thought, wow, what were we waiting for? So we deliberately planned the next one, which was in New York, as you know, and it went really, really well. We didn't know what to expect because we had never done anything like this before, but we noticed, the request for us to come here, to Texas, Venezuela, China, Cleveland, Mars, Jupiter, you name it. We get requests to come everywhere, and we're like, oh my gosh, it's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's very overwhelming. Because we want to be where you guys are. So that's why we started. So we've gotten a lot of feedback from some of you guys that were interested in touring with us or coming to one of the tour pop-ups. And one of the things that we've seen come up was the cost of the tour or the sessions as we tour. So I want to start by just sharing a little bit about home base, the Miami location, which is actually the brick and mortar location for now. The prices remain the same at our Miami location. And when clients or potential clients visit us here in Miami, but they may want us to come to their hotel or to their residence, which is not a problem. But there is an absolute upcharge for us to do that in addition to what the session would cost. But then you have the concierge fee, as we call it, to get us to you, because we have to carry equipment, right? We have to bring the experience to you. We have to carry equipment, set it up, break it down. We're two women, so we have to carry all of that heavy equipment. And not to mention, we have to, get to where you are. We have to drive to where you are.
Or fly.
And here in Miami, it's just a matter of driving. So, there are fees associated with that, obviously, because it's a convenience for you. However, time is valuable, especially in our industry. So, we have to make concessions for those types of accommodations, which leads us to the touring prices. We've had people to say, hey, you're charging more than you charge in Miami, or you're charging double, or, you're not. And this is from some people who haven't even had the experience, to speak on.
We get a lot of it on TikTok too.
For sure. So, it's a concern of ours, and we want to, address it. Firstly, you get the absolute same amount of time. If it says a 1 hour or 30 minutes, then that's what you're
you
going to get. Provided that, you know, we are able to start with you on time, you know, meaning we're here in place. But, you know, if you come on time, then you're going to get your full, you know, session value. As well as if you book a couples experience, we absolutely, again, we take the experience to you. Although we're touring, but we still, you know, you're getting all of the, you know, amenities that the regular couples session, you know, offer. So everything there is the same. I don't know if you wanted to speak on maybe the pricing?
The pricing includes everything, of course. It's the travel to you, you know, whether it's the flight, the place that we have to actually rent in order to render the service to you for your sessions to take place.
So I think to make it a little easier, I like to think of it like this. Most of our clients that visit us here in the Miami location, they're coming to us from another state, another country even in some cases, right? All of our clients are not just from the United States or just from Miami. People literally come to us from all over, and we are so grateful for that. But just think for a minute. They would have to fly in order to get to Miami, or drive, you know, depending on where they're coming in from. And once they arrive here in Miami, they have to find accommodations, whether it's a hotel, Airbnb, you know, whatever the case is, they have to find those accommodations. They have to eat. You know, this is kind of like a home away from home, right? Because they're traveling to come to us. Well, the same stands for us. When we come touring to your city, to your country, we have to get there, right? We have to either fly, and there's two of us, right? And sometimes there may have to be more of us, depending on, you know, the load that we have. But everything is times two, you know, well, with the exception of the accommodations. But even in that, sometimes, you know, that comes into play as well. So we have to pay for the same things that you have to pay for when you come to Miami, but instead we're coming to you. We have to get there, you know. Yeah. We have to have somewhere to stay. Of course, we have to eat while we're there. You know, we have to live, you know. And it's the same. So in all fairness, you know, it's no different than when you come to us, you know. And to be really transparent with you guys, we really aren't making that much money.
We totally break even, guys. I mean, it's like, but it's bigger than that. We know this is our mission that we're supposed to be on. We know the importance of what we have and the service that we offer. So it's just that one thing that you just have to experience.
And understand, you know. You know, jokingly, you know, the joke is no one else is doing it. You know, we're no one wants to scratch backs, but we're here.
And
we're
sure
here.
You know that. I'm sure you know.
And we love doing what we do. We love it, right? So, you know, we have to, you know, get a little slack somewhere in there. You know, as far as you know, again, us coming to where you are, you know, we can do some simple math. You could do some simple math on your own because the prices are there. For our touring prices, you can do your own math there, right? You can maybe say, you can calculate 10 people, right? And, you know, you can calculate that, and then you can do your hypothetical deductions, you know, travel, you know, whether we're flying, you know, right now round trip tickets, you know, are about almost $400, right? And so you multiply that times 2, right? You're already at $800, you know, then not to mention lodging, you know, we have to have lodging wherever we go, right? And so on average, you figure about $100 a night, you know, for a hotel, motel. There's no telling with Airbnb once you calculate all of the fees. We know everyone does Airbnb. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, you have the taxes, you have the cleaning fees, you have this, that, and the third. So, you know, it accumulates and it adds up. And so then, not to mention, you know, we have to have, you know, we have to be compensated, right? Which, to be honest, we really aren't compensated for what we do. But we understand the nature of entrepreneurship. Sometimes you take losses and, you know, that eventually leads to major gains. And that's where we are now. We're at the phase of we're taking major losses. So please, you know, we're not getting rich off of these tours. These tours are barely paying the bills. But again, because we love what we do so much and we love you guys so much, we try to make it happen. We try our best to make it happen. But we just need you to understand we needed to do a little house cleaning because we've been silent, you know, while reading these comments or, you know, whatever. And we felt that it was finally time to come on here with you guys and just make ourselves a little bit more transparent, because we're family, right? We're family. So I don't know if you wanted to lead us into the next topic,
What was the next
in
topic?
regards to, well, we want to talk to you guys about the tours, because we have taken losses if we didn't break even. So what we've decided to do to make everyone happy, we're going to continue adding tour sites, right? Different cities, maybe even different countries. However, moving forward, we're going to post those dates and locations, but it's our touring there is going to be contingent upon the number of bookings we get. It's the only way that it's going to make sense for everyone, right? Because right now we're essentially doing it for free. So moving forward, we've decided that we're going to see the tour through only if we have the minimum amount of bookings that are required for us to be able to successfully bring the tour to you. I don't know if there's
Correct.
anything that you...
Also, the location is not disclosed, right? We don't actually, sometimes we book it 2 weeks out, a week out. It depends on how the bookings come in. We can't really gauge on on where we actually are going to be doing the scratches or the services until a little bit closer to the date that it's time to go out.
And that's simply because these tours are pre-sale tickets, right? They're pre-sale. Think about it. If you're going to the Beyonce concert or the Taylor Swift concert, right? Ticket sales are imperative in these types of situations. Why? Because people have to be paid, right? Venues have to be paid for, staff have to be paid for, the stage crew has to be paid for. There are many roles that have to be compensated. Our production isn't as large. However, we still have expenses that we incur bringing these tours or the service to you where you are. So, of course, your pre-sale tickets help to determine, right, if we're going to be able to come to you. And, the accommodations, once we get to you, we want safe, comfortable accommodations, in our home away from home, so, we have to factor all of, those details in. So it's no different, than any other thing that you would have to, pay for, because, bills have to be paid. People have to be paid, right? And I know it's something that we, probably know from experience, but I find a lot of times we forget, and it's okay, because we're human, and, we have so many things going on in our lives respectively, respectfully, but, at the same time, it's still a fact. And sometimes you just need a little nudge, reminding you of those things, so, it's all love. We just, again, felt you guys deserved hearing from us and what we have going on this end. So keep in mind, like Scratch Your Girl Passion stated, sometimes we may not, and we understand that some of you guys are flying to get to our pop-ups. Even though we're coming to you, you still have a little bit ways to travel, so you may fly or you may drive, and of course you want to have an idea of the area or whatnot. But again, because we're not making a lot of money off of these tours, we have to really carefully research travel and lodging. So it may take a little longer based upon the bookings that we have coming in. So again, we figure, to keep everyone happy, that's how we're going to move forward with the touring. Of course, we will either add an alternate date to allow more time for booking, or we may just simply cancel the tour altogether and issue full refunds. So either way, we're trying our best, and we're growing every day, little by little. But we still have a ways to go to make this the most phenomenal wellness service that has hit the scene in quite a few years.
That's the goal.
But we need you guys. We're a team, right? We're a team. Clearly you can see how passionate we are, because we try to make all of your requests, a reality. But we need you guys. We need you guys to work with us. We need you guys to hang in there with us. And we value your suggestions and, you know, whatever feedback that you guys have. But if you have any suggestions,
Questions?
concerns, involving the tours, please, we're all ears. We want to hear
Comment
what you
below,
have to
guys.
say. Absolutely. Comment below. We're going to go live more often during sessions with our clients' consent, of course. We're going to go live more often and have, you know, a chit chat, so to speak, with you guys. So we're just so busy, you know. We have another video coming for you. We try to post videos
Daily.
every night, you know, with the exception of Saturdays. We may scale back a little bit, just a little bit. We're still going to keep the same continuity that we've been, you know, displaying thus far, but we're going to scale back just a little bit, but you guys won't really notice. But you have your next video that's going to be dropping tomorrow, so look forward to that. We're excited for you guys to see, you know, what we have in store moving forward. But I don't know if that's it. I don't know. That's all. If you guys have any questions, of course, you know, we're all ears.
Also, for booking, you guys are actually saying that it's, you guys, so there's no availability. I don't see it. I can't find it. If you need to, in all platforms is the link to Linktree, where you can book easily. You can find your city and state. Some aren't available at the time. Make sure when you get to the website, click on check availability, and when you click on check availability for your area, it will take you straight to the first day that is available. Okay, for everybody that was asking on any issues on trying to book, that is the easiest way to book, is directly on the Linktree, link in bio on all platforms, guys.
And guys, don't be afraid to click on buttons. I click on buttons all the time to find out what I need to find out. On the website, if you're a web person, once you get to the bookings page,
I'm an app person.
there
personally.
and see, I'm a booking guy. I need to go to the website.
Shows age.
So yeah, oh, shouldn't say that.
Sorry.
Okay. No offense to the girls, to the gals and guys that are my age. But anyways, click on the button that says Miami, because that's your drop down. And that's going to display all of the cities that we're currently touring, or the future cities that we will be currently touring. And then you click on availability to see if there are any dates available for those cities. So we try to make it as easy as we can. We're learning as we go along too, guys.
Yeah.
Believe me,
We're
because
wearing
we are no
all
web
the hats.
designers.
Remember, we're wearing all the
We're
hats.
wearing all of the hats. So, you
Be
know, we're
patient
no
with us.
videographers, we're no web designers, we're no
No.
sound people.
Not at
We
all.
do the best that we can with the resources
Day
that
by
we
day.
have.
And we listen to you guys. We listen to you guys. We listen to you
So we love you guys, and if that's it, enough house
Until
cleaning.
Scratch meets back, guys.
We love you.
And we're out.
Ciao.